continue to look live there on Capitol Hill as Pete makes his way through the crowd there on the Senate floor. All right, thank you very much. John?
And Sandra, let's now turn to Katie Pavlich, Fox News contributor and townhall.com editor. I want to play this moment where Senator Mark Wayne Mullen takes on some of the accusations that have been leveled, Katie, at Hegseth. And here's how we pitched them to his colleagues in the Senate. Listen here.
Senator Kaine, or I guess I better use the senator from Virginia, starts bringing up the fact that what if you showed up drunk to your job? How many senators have showed up drunk to vote at night? Have any of you guys asked them to step down and resign from their job? And don't tell me you haven't seen it, because I know you have. And then how many senators do you know have got a divorce before cheating on their wives? Did you ask them to step down? We've all made mistakes. I've made mistakes. And Jennifer, thank you for loving him through that mistake. Because the only reason why I'm here and not in prison is because my wife loved me too.
Touche.
Yeah, that's what we call a mic drop in this business. He is not holding back and questioning the high and mighty, moral positions that these senators are taking when they're talking to Pete Hegseth. Now, should be clear, drinking on the job is not a good thing. No. That is certainly something.
But what Secretary of Defense does not have a bottle of bourbon or whiskey in his office?
I mean, if you go to Capitol Hill over here, you'll find many bottles of bourbon on the bar carts in the Senate offices. But the point is, Pete Hegseth answered a lot of questions today, including very uncomfortable personal questions about his history. And he answered for that, and that is something that they were prepared for. Talked about how he's a changed man. He thanked his wife and his family and people around him for supporting him. And he had a room full of veterans who were there supporting his leadership skills, and that's what this is all about. And there were questions, importantly, big ones, about nuclear war, about unmanned aircraft that we're now seeing taking over warfare all over the world, about shipbuilding. I thought it was fun to see the new senators who were just elected asking their questions. Tim Sheehy of Montana, Jim Banks from Indiana, Elise Slotkin from Michigan, who noted that she won in that state, but also President Donald Trump won. So she understands that the nominees that he has put up for confirmation, that people voted for this. Yeah. And so there are big questions about the world and his leadership at the Pentagon. And there are also, as you mentioned, John, questions about his qualifications.
Yeah, just to put a button on this alcohol thing, if you go to Churchill's war rooms in London, you can buy a bottle of the scotch that he used to drink while he was looking after the war.
Indeed, you can. And I highly recommend people visit those war rooms. But one more point on the qualifications. Donald Trump chose Pete Hegseth because he's not a general, because he's not embedded in the system, because he represents people who have been on the ground in combat. And Pete Hegseth mentioned today during his testimony that he wants to listen to people who are closest to the decisions and give them the agency to make those, because they're the ones using them on the battlefield. And so Trump picked him because he is not embedded in the Washington, D.C. ethos of that.
In fact, there was quite a moment with Elizabeth Warren where Pete Hegseth responded, "I'm not a general, Senator." This was a notable exchange with Senator Kaine and Hegseth on the allegations against him. Watch here.
A small handful of anonymous sources were allowed to drive a smear campaign, an agenda about me, because our left-wing media in America today, sadly, doesn't care about the truth. All they were out to do, Mr. Chairman, was to destroy me. And why do they want to destroy me? Because I'm a change agent and a threat to them, because Donald Trump was willing to choose me, to empower me, to bring the Defense Department back to what it really should be, which is warfighting.
All right, finally, your thoughts on that, Katie.
Yeah, there was a big media campaign that was pushed out when Hegseth was nominated, and clearly they got through that. Pete had to answer these questions today on Capitol Hill, and he really wanted to focus on the issue at hand in the aftermath of the catastrophic Afghanistan withdrawal and the way the military has been going in terms of being distracted with ideology and politics rather than warfighting.
All right, well, we'll see how the vote goes coming up. Only one round of questioning today, which is a little surprising.
Yeah, maybe two would have been nice, but hey, they got a lot of people to get through.
All right.
Thanks.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.